I made this point about sectarians. So, okay, well, when it comes to Yahya Sinwar, what was his aqidah? What was his aqidah? Was he Ash'ari or was he Athari? Or was he Maturidi? Or what was exactly his position on Yadullah or the Sifat of Allah or Istawa ala al-Arsh? What exactly was his position? Do we know exactly what he thought about Tawassul? Because if we don't know, we shouldn't say Allah yarhamu. We shouldn't have any kind of positive feeling towards him because he might be an innovator and he might be burning in hell as an innovator. Right? Right? All of those sectarians that made a big deal about, oh, what's Daniel's aqidah? What is Daniel? Daniel doesn't talk about aqidah. So what is he hiding? Remember the bozos who are making, video after video after video? What's Daniel's aqidah? Right? Well, did you know what Yahya Sinwar's aqidah is? Or Ismail Haniya's aqidah? Did you know? Did you ask them? Did they talk about it? What are they hiding? What are they hiding? So these sectarians are hypocrites in the sense that, I don't mean they're munafiqeen necessarily, but I mean that they criticize me for something. But on the other hand, when it's someone popular, when it's someone who is beloved, someone who is a hero that's recognized as a shaheed, they don't have the same kind of criticism. Why? Why don't they have the same criticism of Sinwar? He didn't make his aqidah clear at all. He didn't talk about it. If it's so important that everyone has to be talking about aqidah and pick a side and make it very clear, I'm Ash'ari or I'm Salafi or I'm Athari, this is what I think about Istawa ala al-Arsh. You don't make it clear? You didn't study this? You don't think it's important? Well, that's suspicious. That's very suspicious and it's very problematic. We can't trust you. That's the claim that they've been making about me. Right? Or any other Muslim. The sectarians, their goal is purely to divide and conquer. So these aren't necessarily the Madkhalis. They're not Madkhalis. These are a second group of these Salafis who they want to make this aqidah debate the end-all be-all of da'wah, the end-all be-all of Islamic discourse. That is their goal, and that's what they're attacking me for, because I am against that. I'm against making it the end-all be-all. As I've said, it's good for an academic discussion among scholars, but in the common public discourse, and especially when it's being used to inflame sectarianism, inflame conflict, then it's bad. It should be avoided. At this time, it should be avoided. And then they attack me and they say Daniel is ignorant. Okay, well, you clowns have a similar critique against Sinwar because he didn't actually talk about aqidah ever. At least not the aqidah that you consider to be aqidah. So where is the condemnation? Either they're silent or they're saying, "Oh, may Allah have mercy on Sinwar." Oh, okay, so that's fine. How do you know that he's not being punished for his deviance? He might have not even been a Sunni. Actually, you don't even think that Ash'aris are Sunnis, right? So that's the kind of hypocrisy that we see from people. And then, of course, he cooperated with the Shia. He cooperated with them. He worked with them. He allied with them. He was meeting with them. He was taking aid from them. Where's the criticism? What is it? Shouldn't you call him an Iranian Madkhali or an Iranian agent or an Iranian crypto Shi'i? Where are those labels that you have for me and anyone else who advocates for Sunni Shia alliance? Well, he wasn't advocating it. He was doing it. He was actually doing it. So you should have 10 times the criticism or 100 times the criticism for him than you have for me. But you won't open your mouth. Why? Because you don't have the guts. The Madkhalis at least have the guts. They are able to speak out and reveal their hypocrisy, reveal their filth. They at least are open and transparent, like someone like Shamsi or Dollar Store Pitbull or Rabbi Ferris. They're open about it. But you sectarians are cowards. You can't open your mouth and make a consistent critique. So here is Sinwar saying, if Iran did not support us, we would not have such power. So you can go, I don't want to play the clip because then that might trigger YouTube. But you can go to my Twitter and see it. And he's talking about Iran. He's saying Iran is the reason that we even have a resistance. We couldn't resist if we didn't have Iran's support. So he's what? Crypto Rafidi, crypto Shia, Iranian agent. Go ahead and use those labels. Have the guts that Shamsi has. Have the guts that Dollar Store Pitbull has, and Raheli has, and Suhaimi have. You're even less than them. You're even if such a thing is possible, to be lower than a Judeo-Muslim Madkhali. Madkhali and sectarian traitor dogs will always hate Palestinian leaders like Sinwar and Hania. Why? Because they worked hand in hand with Iranian Shia. Yeah, look, they're meeting. There's Sinwar meeting with Khamenei. So this is why they hate the Palestinian resistance, even though they can't admit it publicly, because they don't want to be lumped in with the Madkhalis.